Hello, it's Eclipse is back again. I know I said I'd not really make Walking Dead content anymore, but I wanted to do a tier list video for pretty long now. But I think I'll try to edit this. It's gonna take a very long time to edit this, and I thought about probably putting a character on the top or whatever, or on the bottom of my thing, and whichever character I'm talking about. So first, Carl. Um, that's an easy one. He's S plus because he was one of my top favorite characters, and I cried so much when he died. And Aaron. Aaron is not an S plus, but he's an S. He's still good. Now Abraham. He's taking the top spot. I miss his character, but then he had the best lines ever. Some of these are gonna be real easy that I'm just gonna put them in, but when he died was huge for me. Carol, right away, top tier. Daryl, right away, top tier. You all know that. I had a huge crush on them. And I had a huge crush on Carl, too. Fuck him. Fuck him, like he's down on. Yeah, no. I don't really know how to do these videos, really, because I never really did a tier list videos, and I don't really know what all of these mean. I know that this is great. That's still great, but not as good as that. I don't really know what these mean. I'm just gonna count them as in the middle. Like they were okay. Like him. He'd go in the middle. I still like him, but he didn't really have enough screen time to actually like him. I think that's Aiden or Alden or whatever. Alpha. I like her character, but she was a villain, and yeah. And her, she's more up there because she didn't have enough screen time. Amy. But I did like her character. Andrea too. Andrea is in that S tier. Easy. Another one with that one. She goes in the middle because somewhere in the middle because I don't really know where they go. Beth right away. She was like my all-time crush. Like I loved Beth. Axel, I didn't really like Axel that much. Like at all. Bob too, I didn't like him too. He was in the same spot as Alpha. He was there too. I'm trying to explain it, but it's hard to explain some of these characters. And there's a lot, so I gotta do this 272 within a certain amount of time. So I'm just gonna kinda say what I think about the character here and there and what I can remember, and yeah. Him, he's top. He's almost top, but I feel like he's not enough. Dr. Edward John Aqua, Edward Jenner, because he just saved the whole group. That's all I really view him as. He saved Daryl, he saved Rick. He's the one that let them out. That's all I really think of him as. And Amy, she's good, but she didn't have enough screen time. And he's good too, but he didn't really have enough screen time as well. I was not gonna put Connie though, at all. Connie is like top tier. Dale was one of my all-time favorite characters ever. Beta's up there. But because he's a villain, I think I'd put him as S tier. Not S plus. Connie didn't have enough screen time, but she was up there. Definitely. I'm gonna put her in the S tier just to him too. He's the same thing as Bob. No, he's the same thing as him as them. Because if you really think about it, I can't really I like Diana. So that's going up there. Actually she's going down there. Eugene is going down here. I did not like him on the full show. She's definitely going down here because she killed Beth, and I absolutely hate her for that. Daryl's dog, just because of Daryl, goes right on top. And Daryl's dog is actually dead in real life, which is sad. Enid, I had a crush on her too, and her character was very well. And she died from the pikes. She definitely did not deserve that. Like, she deserved an extra season at least. Okay, real quick, this is gonna be a double take. Hate him. Hate him. Hate him. He was nothing. But I didn't really hate him. Hate him because he tried to get on top of Beth. He's in the same row as them. The governor was one of my favorite characters as a villain. He's one of my favorite villains. Like pretty much of all time. That one goes in the middle with them. He goes there easily. That was Yamako's brother, I think it was. He goes right there because he didn't really have enough screen time and I didn't even like him. Gamma's going up there with the S tier. You're gonna hate me for this about Glenn, but Glenn goes in the A. Because I never really paid attention to Glenn that much. During like the first 6 seasons or 5 seasons, I didn't really pay attention to Glenn. When I started paying attention to Glenn more was when he first got shot with that whole Nicholas and Glenn. That's when I started to pay attention to Glenn a lot more. And then the dumpster scene happened, and then all that happened. Alright. He was annoying. And I think he caused his own death. Jesse is going up there. The doctor with Beth, he's going up there because He was okay, but he helped Beth. So that's pretty much why I put him up there. Ezekiel, he's going up to the S plus. Easily. Like he's easily up there. He's nothing. Hated him. Hated him. That guy never even called I forget his name. But he kept calling Maggie the wrong name. So I'm gonna put him too in as that. Another one. He was okay. I kinda like the style. But I didn't really view him as bad. Jadis. People are gonna hate me so much. Gabriel goes in the... I didn't really like him as much, but he goes right there. He goes with Jadis. And, same for the, armory person. I forgot her name. Olivia, I think it was? There's a lot of people I don't like. I actually like her. Laura, or whatever her name was. I forget her name. The governor type cats, I hated him. Herschel, he wasn't top tier, but he was definitely the, S. She was actually Tara's girlfriend? No. She wasn't, but she's up there in S tier too. Alicia. Far top. I'm trying to go through these characters and all that, and she's definitely far top. Easily. Come on, that's Alicia. That's the same thing as Daryl Carl, like that's like the top 3, but yeah. I'm gonna put Elijah as B because I don't really know much about him. Same thing as him. Oh my god, people are gonna hate me so much after this. He goes in A. Not enough for me. Maggie top tier. Magna top tier. Lydia top tier. Glenn's son. He goes in A with him. No. No. I forget his face, but he's going in Lori, I didn't like her, but she was okay, and she goes with him. I didn't really find an exact reason to hate her, exactly. Him, he was... Yeah, I'm putting him in Jesus, I liked Jesus. He was one of my favorites up there in the list. Negan, easily, he's going up there on the list. Easily. I'm trying to go by this a little bit quick. I liked Merle more because of Daryl, so I'm gonna put him as the other S. Like, I liked him more because of Daryl. That's it, really. Like, I liked him for Daryl. Because it was his family. Like, why would I not like someone and if it was close to his family? Don't like. Trying to go by the list a little bit quicker. Carly, top tier. I chose to keep her alive in that first episode. In that Telltale one. Rick, people are gonna hate me, but I'm gonna be having a quick talk about Rick. Rick Grimes, he was okay during seasons 1, 2, and 3. Then after 3, he kind of started to dwindle down for me. I'm not sure where to put him though, B or C. But Rick, I really don't like Rick's character. Like, I mean, I wanted Carl to live so Rick can die and all, and they could have that comic book ending. I would have liked that more. I'm putting him B. Hate him. And because I already did him, I'm gonna put Judith as the top over here. Let me do some video game characters real quick. Clementine, easy on the top. Top tier. Easily. That's Clementine. Come on. Why would I not put Clementine in the top tier? Carver, he's one of my favorite characters. He belongs in the top too. He didn't really have enough screen time for me to even like him. She's up there with the kids. I liked Lizzie, but not as an S+. That's the thing. Trying to do some game counts. I really like the games more. Glenn in the games. Easily on the top. Ron just pissed off shooting Carl. Just because he shot Carl. Hated him. I found him annoying. That was the one that Rick tried to save, but Shane killed him. He belongs in that second one. I think she goes with them. Like, I liked her, but to a point. She's the same thing as Rick. Like, I liked her during the first season that she was on. Then half of the second season that she was on. The second half was kinda eh. I'm trying to do the video game capsules a little bit more. Sarah? Fuck Sarah. She can just die back in the Jane. Jane is top. Kenny too, easily the top one. I'm trying to go by some of this kind of quickly because I don't know how much time I'll have. But this is just all the characters. Sam, no. Him, no, he was an a-hole. Her, no. Fuck him. Fuck him too. Putting him up there. She's going up there, but she didn't really have enough screen time though, so I'm putting her in S. But I really wanted her to have more screen time. I was really hoping for her to have more screen time, but nope, she didn't. She didn't really have enough screen time, but her character kind of scared me. a little bit. I was kind of worried for Maggie for a second, though. She didn't care about no one. He's going in S tier. She's going up there with all the other great characters. Rosita easily with all the other great characters that I absolutely love. He was a really good villain, but I'm putting him as like the middle, so like I didn't hate him. Like he does not just go in the bottom. Same thing as him. I found him annoying with the music. Very annoying. He goes hate. He was that guy that Luciana, right? Right? I think so. He annoyed me. Shane, don't like. Don't like him at all. Actually, I'm putting him in the other one. Yamako. S plus easily. The Tiger, A. I'm trying to maybe put these as all just okay. And just at, like the main S plus, like all the S plus, I'll just love them no matter what. You will not change my mind. You will not do anything to like stop that. I'm gonna like those characters no matter what. S tier, you can change my mind. Like if you say something bad about them, I'd probably go left and right. Like I'd probably bring them down. I'll bring them back up. They're in the middle though. Like I still like the characters, but I mean, like you could say something and I'd be like, maybe. She had almost no screen time to even like her. B, he's the same thing as Rick. Madison. Oh my god. I made a TikTok like I said I hate you and I went to the other characters. Once she said your child is always your child and she was saying that to her daughter about Nick being lost. Nah. Goes into hate. And also they resurrected her. She died in season 4 and they bring her back alive. What about bringing Carla back alive? What about bringing all these other characters alive and yet they bring back Troy and her? I think that I find myself liking a lot of the game characters. I liked him. The thing would not allow me to put that. Luciana. I liked her. I'm trying to keep the game stuff separate. I liked her. Easily. Michonne, I liked her character. Danielle Salazar. He goes on the top. Sophia, I felt bad for her. But she goes in A. He goes with Rick. And Sherry definitely goes in the S plus. Dwight goes into the S plus easily. I'm trying to go by like the ones that I liked and then just like quickly get those done with real quick, and then I'll talk about the others. He kind of mixed me up. I liked him in the beginning. Um, he's more towards Rick. Sorry, I got quiet for a second. Just for a second. Katja for Kenny. I missed that first season of the game. Okay, quick take. Hate him, annoyed me. I'll put him in D just to. Didn't like him. He goes in C. Troy goes on top. Easily. Tara goes on top. Easily as well. Alvin goes on top. Easily as well. John would go to S plus. Just S. Duck was annoying as fuck. She goes on top tier. No. She goes in the regular S, because that'd feel kind of weird if I put her in. Molly. Oh my god, I love Molly's character, but I really hate that she only had one episode. She was literally just in the one. Hate him, hate her. She grew on me a little bit. Morgan goes over here. Morgan ruined, like he ruined Fear the Walking Dead. Fully, like so much. Nick goes on top tier easily. Okay, quick take again. Hate, don't like, don't like, don't like. Trying to go through some of these super quick because I don't want this video to be 40 minutes and it's almost 30 minutes. So I'm trying to do some quick takes. She was annoying when I first saw her. No. Athena. Well, Athena? Why am I forgetting her name for a second? I remember that I liked her character and I was all like getting annoyed that she just left the show and she never came back. Ever. I forget though. Bonnie. I easily liked her character. I felt bad for her most of the time. But she put herself into that bad situations. He was a really great villain. Like, I'll never forget my childhood of Andy St. John and Danny. He went up in S. No, I'm putting him in no, the other one. Wow, he wasn't that great. Hell no. Trying to do some quick takes so I don't need to. Larry, fuck you, Larry. Lee, easily. Try not to tear up with that one. Carlos, he goes in the S1 and not the S plus. The dog bit Clementine. I liked her, but she goes just in the S. I'm not playing her in like the top tier. Didn't like him. I didn't like T-Dog at all, which kind of surprises everyone. I'm gonna put him in the other one. Kate. Um, AJ I hated, but he doesn't deserve all that hate. I'm just gonna put him with that one. I feel this is just gonna go on like. I really liked Lily's character. She was very, very, very highly developed. Because then she left, and then after that came back, and at first you like absolutely hated her, and you kind of felt bad for her, and you have that choice to either leave her behind or not to, and she comes back in the final season. Love that. Minerva. I'm forgetting her name again. I'm forgetting some of these characters' names, but I definitely know that I like them while playing it. Mead goes in this one easily. I feel like I'm much closer to the games. Okay, I did like her. She was one of my top favorites. Violet too, easily on top. Alright. I didn't really like him as much, but I'll put him in the one with AJ and... Actually, he goes down a little bit. Gabe, no. Easily, no. Herschel, he's pretty much the same thing as the TV Herschel. Yeah. I didn't like him at all, one bit. I remember her character, and I remember that I liked her character a lot. That's pretty much my only two favorite characters that's in World Beyond. Like, I mean, her and everyone else just... That's gonna be an easy one. He kinda annoyed me, but I'm putting him with Rick and them. Um... Oh my god, her. Easily one of my top favorites. I liked Charlie. Just everyone else from that show I hated. So everyone was pretty much a waste. Wendell was okay. He goes in with that one. He goes on the top. Ophelia goes on into the top. I got kind of sad when she died too. Luke goes on the top. Vince goes on the top easily. But I just hate that he had only one episode and only one determinate episode. He's the same thing as Rick. Like, people love him. With me, he's on the middle. Like, I liked him in the beginning stages of the show. Her I liked, but she doesn't deserve like the S tier, S plus. And like I said, everyone deserved to be in there because I did not like anyone from that show. Like, I mean, I thought all those characters were a waste pretty much. Um, David goes up there with everyone else. Chris goes up there with everyone else. I think could you realize the pattern that like the bad boys? Chris, Troy, Negan kinda had a little bit of crushes on them too. Dwight. I liked her character as well, but depending on which one you chose to like help, I I really hate her ending and Trip's too. Speaking of Trip, was Trip. That's why I said speaking of Trip, he goes in S tier as well. Apazia reminds me of Kenny a lot. Like he reminds me like if Kenny was alive, he would have been that replacement. Trying to put some of these characters just quick. Some of these characters I didn't even like at all. That goes on top with Kenny. Next time, if it's a shorter list, I'm gonna actually try to talk more. But I'm trying to hurry up with this one. Because there's really not enough time to do this. Then I have a stream later, too. He goes in the one with Rick. Where's Rick? What the fuck is Rick? I lost Rick somehow, but... Did I really lose Rick in this whole list? Oh, he's in the... He goes in S tier. Clemton is alive because of him, I think. To me. Quick take, Ben. I felt more bad for Ben. He goes in the B. He goes in the same thing as Rick. He goes in the same thing as Rick as well. I absolutely hate Lewis. People are gonna hate me with that too. That one I didn't like as well. I liked her, but she's not in the top tier. Did I put his brother in here too? I'm losing people now. Oh, S tier, S plus. He's the one that helped Nick. He goes in the B. Some of these people goes in the B's. I didn't like him. B as well. B as well. A plus. S plus, wow. I don't even know where to put some of these characters though now. That's the thing, this thing is starting to get harder now. She doesn't deserve that much hate. Though. Really, he creeped the hell out of me. Mark. I didn't really know him all too well. He's the same thing as Amy. Sasha. S plus. Um. That one down as well. Found her a little bit annoying, but she's right down. Same thing as her. He goes on the same level as Rick. Where the hell is Rick? I'm losing him again. The fuck? Oh, duh. I always repeat his lines sometimes. You can even hear me what he said during my last of his playthroughs. And some of these characters just goes in here. I really hated that they killed him off early. Second one. I think what I think overall about this video, it does have some quiet moments, but overall, it's only because I'm reviewing almost every single character, and I'm just quickly putting them in, and I don't know what else to talk about, because I don't watch Walking Dead anymore. So, yeah, I'm gonna end it with that. I can't think of anyone else, and this video is almost an hour now, so yeah, that's my tier list video. I'm gonna put her on top as well. I'm sorry that I stopped in the middle of the outro. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I can't really think of the rest at all. I don't remember them. I remember this one, but I don't know where to put him. Ah, fuck it. Putting him with Rick. Okay, now, that's pretty much it. I'll see you next one. I might do a Last of Us one. Do they have a Last of Us one? I might talk a lot more in the Last of Us one, but yeah, they do. Okay. I'll see you in the next one, and bye.